All right, it's 10 o'clock, we're going to start this meeting. Appreciate everybody being here. First thing we're going to do is go over our work session, discuss it, and then after it, we'll move straight into our business session. All right, first thing on the work session is travel. Ms. Gainey's going to take care of that for us.
It's a policy of the commission that there's overnight travel has to be approved by the commission. We have our EMA director going to the EMA Winter Conference, and we have an employee in Road and Bridge doing some training on their side there.
Do I have any questions on that? All right, we'll move on forward to the surplus capital. Ms. Gainey's going to take care of that for us.
Yes, this is for the engineer. He is wanting to surplus these items, these capital asset items.
Any questions on that? All right.
Custom concrete?
Invest in an Alabama IEC membership agreement.
Yes, this is, the ACCA, their division that works with the counties for the ARPA funds, and this is a 3-year extension on our current contract. It's no additional cost. It's just another 3 years they will be working with us and helping us with the ARPA funds.
All the way through, what, 27?
Yes, December 31st of 2027. Even though the funds have to be expended before then, but there'll still be audits and just items like that that will continue. They expect like another 3 to 4 years, even after the funds have to be extended in 2026.
This isn't no cost.
No cost, that's what I was fixing to bring up, there's no additional cost to this. Any questions on other than those we had? All right, we'll move on forward to the jail ad valorem expense. We had a major sewer problem at the jail. I don't think anybody from the jail here, but we had leakage coming out a line at the back door going all the way across the park where they bring people into the jail and across the whole that fenced-in area and all the way down to the streets. Anyway, we got with Benson Plumbing and Electric. They came out, ran cameras in the lines. We had to replace a bunch of lines, bust the concrete, solid concrete out across the back of the building, and all that was done on a quote of $15,561. Approval to pay that bill.
Will it ever end?
Do what?
Will it ever end?
This is a major improvement. That line had, some places it was 2 inches high and then it would drop 3 inches and then come up 3 inches. And, I mean, there's no way to get this stuff out of there. And, so I think this is going to solve a lot of problems. I don't have Steve here today, but I believe the sheriff would agree with that. It's been a major improvement. They did a good job. And we poured the concrete after they cut the hole. We did that ourselves. We did ours not too bad. So.
Was the old pipe PVC or?
Yeah, it was PVC. All right. Any further questions? All right, we'll move on to our capital expense. And this is all work that we got a thing in here. We want to spend $50,000 on a training facility. And the courthouse third floor AC, we had $9,358.50. Courthouse first floor AC, $8,445. Circuit clerk office AC, $6,778. It all comes to a total of $74,582. And the training center, we're going to do a lot of work out there to make it more accessible to our people coming in there. And there's a lot of folks use that training center besides our sheriff's department. We've got state troopers use it, other counties use it, a lot of people use it. Even Fort Rucker comes sometimes. But we're going to clear out a bunch of land out there. We're going to change the fence on the backside and increase it by 25 feet on the backside. We're building a retainer wall out there so we can level up that building. Get it where you're not in a hole. We had one of our custodians like that. She got in a hole out there. We didn't go through it to try to. Anyway, we're going to do the fencing. We're going to put a stone parking lot in the back and partially in the front. And then we're going to put a guardrail for the front of that retainer wall where nobody drives off and ends up down in the pistol range area. And we're gonna remove the mobile home that was the old training facility, and it's gonna be disposed of in the landfill. And some of this work's gonna be done, the fencing and all is gonna be done by. Right there. 90% of the other work's gonna be done by our engineering. All right, any questions on that?
Yeah, when that courthouse was remodeled several years ago, was that AC replaced?
Oh, yeah, it was replaced, the whole thing was replaced. That was an add-on to the contract, if you remember. We started with just doing windows and lighting and changing to, anyway, that was an add-on to it. The whole thing was replaced at that time. We've had problems out of those units ever since they were put in. When they were put in, whoever was the subcontractor on the AC systems at heat and cooling, there was a 1-year warranty on them. So they went out twice during that first year, but they just came down and put Freon on. Well, we've been putting Freon on ever since then. The Freon's on a loop system that goes to all 10 units. And they had bad valves on it. We finally got that straight about 2 years ago. But there's places in the basement down there that the lines are so close, we've got a drip bucket to catch the condensation to keep it from flooding the place. I mean, the system is horrible, but I don't think we're prepared to spend about $2.5 million to replace the whole system. We got it in better shape now than it's been in a long time, but we just got to maintain what we got for the time being. Unless money alone to figure out with Cheryl where we can come up with money to start over on that AC, but that's a major problem.
Will this fix the Freon problem, you think, Steve?
We changed all the valves on every unit. There was a valve that was bad on with Freon circulators. And each unit's set up with a control on it. When it shuts down, the Freon quits circulating on that unit. But we got all those valves changed. We got all, the leaking valves was a problem. And all of them have been changed at a major cost over the last year. And so we got a little lead time now, but it's gonna be a problem long as there.
Well, was that Smith Incorporated of Dothan that did that job 7 years ago approximately?
I can't answer that, I don't know. It was all done through a contractor and he subbed out the air conditioning work and all that stuff. Now Smith's been up here and helped us with the air conditioners since it's, but I don't think they put it in originally.
Yeah, I've seen their employees working in there many years ago at the courthouse in there. This was the water chiller, I guess.
You don't have any idea about it. It was all done through a contractor and he subbed the work out and that's where we are now. All right. That, let's see, on item number 5, capital expense. We're gonna move on forward to item number 6. Deputy Sheriff's receipt of badge and pistol. Did y'all read over that? Pursuant to the Code of Alabama 1975, Title 4523, 232, Deputy Sheriff received a badge and pistol after 25 years of service and honorably retiring. I give Brandon Elmore his service pistol as follows: 1 Glock 19, serial number BG8UH298. Any questions on that? Okay. We'll move on to item number 7. And our engineer's out sick today, so I'm gonna take care of this for him, but we applied for a grant, and we did receive the grant. This letter is to advise you that your FY 225 application for local road safety initiative program for guardrail and guardrail end anchors at 4 sites has been approved. A total estimate of $298,329.20 with a federal amount of $268,496.28 and a 10% match to the county of $29,832.92. And this is going to cover install guardrail and guardrail end anchors at site County Road 121 over Little Choctachi River. Site number 2 is County Road 435 over Calhoun Creek. Site number 3 is County Road 13 over Judy Creek. And site number 4 will be County Road 19 over Black Creek. Are there any questions on that? Don't have any questions?
Oh, yes, I have one.
This is just for the commission. They're the ones that have to make a decision on this. This is not public comment on our work session.
Oh, I was on a different subject matter.
All right? No further questions? We're going to move forward into our regular session. And at this time, we've had Mr. Rutledge sign up to speak to us as a public comment. Mr. Rutledge.
Oh, okay.
And you got 5 minutes.
Oh, right here? Okay, okay. The jail, when you want to talk to inmates in the jail, you have the cubicles, a separate little wall. It's just, it never works right. You can't understand what they're saying. Then they fool around and lose time. You can't spend talking with the inmate, you know. They have like a trustee comes up there and he does something. It looks like he's punching numbers. And you gotta wait until they get every time I've been there, that the same thing happens every time. The guard has to go get some trustee. And the others are working, but mine won't there on the end. And they finally get it working. And there's echoes, it's like an echo chamber when you're talking on the phone. And it's like echoing on the backside. So it's like you gotta go like this to hear. You talk real slow, pronounce your syllables real slow. So
Mr. Rutledge, the echo's always been there. It's always been there by the design of the building. But the phone company was there last Friday and repaired the whole system last Friday.
That's right. Well, I was there Sunday, visitation day, and had that same problem.
With the echo?
Yeah, couldn't they just put some plaques or something that'll catch the sound and stop the echo?
That jail is designed by the design for the jail. You can't just go in there and put stuff on it to acoustics.
Oh, that sounds like a bunch of bureaucracy.
That's exactly what a jail is.
Anytime you make something complicated, just make it more and more complicated as time goes on, you know?
Yep, but we have to run the jail by the codes for the jail, and that's what we do.
Well, that's a breakdown of communication. You gotta have communication to do anything in life. To win a ball game, to do a marriage, to
We're
run a
not talking
business,
about ball games.
to win a battle in the military, you gotta have communication.
Well, I appreciate you speaking.
Okay, but I'm just being honest and to the point, you know.
Yeah.
I believe in KISS, it means keep it simple, stupid, you know.
Well, sometimes in government, you can't keep it as simple as the public would like to have it simple.
I know that's true, that is the truth.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, we've established a quorum, and this time I'm going to have ask Mr. Carroll to have our invitation. Mr. Wilson will have us wait a little.
Let's pray. Our most gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, we just thank you for all the many blessings that you pour out on us, Lord, each and every day. And Lord, as we come upon this Thanksgiving season, Lord, we just especially thankful for everything that you do for us each and every day, Lord. Just such a blessed people, such a blessed nation, Lord. We just thank you most of all for your Son, Jesus. We just thank you for the grace and the mercy and the love, Lord, that you showed us on the cross. Lord, that you continue to extend to us each and every day. Lord, we ask you to forgive us of our sin and for fail you. Lord, as we go into this meeting, we just pray that everything today will be pleasing in your eyes and according to your will. As we ask in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. I need a motion on our consent agenda to approve the agenda and approve the the minutes with the corrections. I think all y'all received the correction and approve the memorandum of warrants. Do I have a motion? So moved.
Yes.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor say by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 1 on the agenda is our travel. We discussed that. I need a motion to approve that.
Motion.
Second.
Motion is second, all those in favor, state by saying aye. There's none opposed, the motion carries. Our third item is invested in Alabama ISC membership agreement. Need a motion to approve that.
Motion to approve. Second.
Got a motion and a second, all those in favor, state by saying aye. There's none opposed, so the motion carries. Our jail ad valorem expenses that we went over, I need a motion to approve those.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second the motion.
We got a motion and a second, all those in favor state by saying aye. Any opposed, the motion carries. Our capital expense 2016, I need a motion to approve that.
Motion.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor state by saying aye. Any opposed? The motion carries. Our guardrail and guardrail anchors, the LRSI program. I definitely hope y'all approve that.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor state by saying aye. Any opposed? The motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, I believe we need number 2 and also number 6.
Number 2 was the surplus capital one.
Right.
Okay, need a motion on surplus capital, the vehicles and equipment.
Fuel tanks and everything?
Yeah.
Make a motion to approve.
Okay, got a motion and a second. All in favor, state by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. And Sheriff, I just checked you off too fast, but we need a motion to
Hello,
approve the
everyone.
sheriff and receipt of the badge and pistol for one of his officers retired.
Motion.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor, state by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, this time we're going to have reports from the staff, and I'm going to ask before the staff speaks for our Auburn Extension Director to give us a little report on how everything went with the meeting of the night. Y'all had a lot of work in it and did great with it.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Yes, we had our Farm City banquet last Tuesday, and we ran out of chairs in the Civic Center, which is a great feeling to have the kind of support that we have here in Dale County. We almost ran out of food, but we didn't. It was a Loaves and Fishes miracle, and we're so great for that. We gave out 12 awards, and we turned a lot of the money back over. We give it directly to our kids in our schools, that award money from Farm City. So thank you to all of our sponsors and all of you that were in attendance. We hope you enjoyed it. And I know I was the mistress of ceremonies. I'm not a master, I'm not a man, in case you were curious, but I had a great time talking to every single person and hearing how Farm and City work together. So we just appreciate the support very much, and thank y'all, everyone who showed out for that. It was a great evening.
And I'd like you to mention Daleville with your work and us talking with them, they have come on board.
Yes, we had a new FFA chapter added to our roster, which is, again, a wonderful thing to have Daleville represented, and that's because of the commissioner's support that we're able to do that, and so we appreciate that.
All right. Reports from our staff. Mason, you got anything for us?
Got a new coat of paint on our walls in the office, and contractor told me this morning the flooring should go down Monday. So
Get it close.
we're getting there.
Yep, after how long? 10 months?
I'm not asking any timetable anymore. Baby steps, baby steps.
All right, you got anything?
Nothing much going on. They did lift the fire ban last week, and we've been getting a little bit of rain now, so that's good. Next week, we're going to have some highs in the 50s and the lows in the 30s. So winter's finally
Moving in.
coming in.
Sounds good. All right. Ms. Seaman, you got anything for us?
Nothing except we're still collecting our taxes, and tax is doing a great job with my vehicles.
I was up there visiting with y'all yesterday, made a donation. Everybody looked real happy. All right. Cheryl, you got anything?
In addition to, the commission's audit, we also are involved in like 4 other audits of different departments. So right now they're auditing the law library because those funds do come through us. We're the custodian of the funds. So we're doing from like 2020 to 2024. So we're pulling all that information. So just letting y'all know that's another thing to do is for other audits besides, our own. We're wrapping up, we've got all of our ARPA funds obligated, and those projects are, being worked on. Some of the municipalities are being aggressive about buying their items, and we're turning, those funds back over to them as soon as possible, as soon as they give us all the information.
I know you don't have anything.
No trouble, that's good.
I like it when you
A lawyer with nothing to talk about.
All right. Our next,
Let me,
yeah.
share the ARPA funds, and since Chris called me project manager. A couple of months ago, we got some ARPA funds to do some much needed addition improvements to the arena down there. Last couple of months, we've got a lot of work going on down there, a lot of dirt being moved, lights have been replaced, going down the pole barn, and a lot of other stuff going on down there. So, come rodeo time, this next year, should see a lot of improvements down there, should be much better, for everybody that uses it. I want to thank the Zan and Extension people for, their support, making this happen, and all the work they're putting into with this well. So, anyway, we're working on it, and, hopefully be completed shortly after the first of the year. So, that's where we're at.
They were hauling dirt this morning in the rain.
Yeah, that's where we're at with that project.
Yep. That is gonna be a great improvement down there. Be better for the public and the rodeo people, and she's using it a lot besides rodeos, and it's gonna be good for our kids and everything down there. All right. Our next meeting is gonna be on Tuesday, December the 10th, 10 o'clock in the same meeting. I'll ask for a motion to adjourn. Got a motion second, all in favor? We are officially adjourned.